Time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, he's back from the dead. Your show. Putting it on the map, yeah. Saskatoon. Right next to New York. New York. Yeah, what show, yeah? Your show. What time is it? Your show. Yeah, time to talk some shit, yeah. Your show.
You've tuned in, yeah?
Yeah, van Maggie. Bark, bark, wolf, wolf, who wants a treat, yeah? Keep listening.
Happy 2026 and welcome into another edition of Your Show. Our second edition of the new year. We did do a show on Friday, so it's not too, oh my God, it's a new year, but still, new year. Hopefully you've got all caught up and you're not stuck in the bizarro world that most of us are in at this time, trying to transition. Thank goodness we don't write checks anymore. I'm assuming those first couple of weeks of writing checks when the year changed, pretty rough. We got Phenom on the ones and twos today. Might be hard to get him. Let's see if we can get a little over there. Yeah, look at that guy. Growing by the day. Almost saw a whole forearm there. Well done, Phenom. My name is Gary, and this still, as far as we know, the only show originating out of Saskatoon. Going live 4 to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday. Ladies and gentlemen, that is scheduled viewing, just like we grew up with. You get home after school, you got your show on, you watch it. That's what this is. Driving home, you got your show, you listen to it. You get home after supper, you turn it on because we're on that replay too. We're here for you. And make no mistake, none of this exists without you. As, man, oh man, what, like a year and 9 months now? And we've arrived. It's a crazy thing to think about, but this studio, we're on basically version 3.0 now. Shout out to Deneb Finishing, the best in the business. They created this beautiful set. My main man, Big Boy, helped us set up the Twitch studio as it's almost ready to roll. A couple more tweaks and a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and then we'll be moving on in there. And that'll be taken off. And then we'll be going every day in the Twitch studio as well, which is going to be a lot of fun. So the place keeps growing, and you keep noticing, and you keep supporting. So thank you, thank you, thank you. In helping us remind the world, treat others how you want to be treated. Golden rules, man. Do good things. Put others before yourself for once. We live in a world where everyone's stuck thinking that they are the most important person on this earth, and the egos are the biggest obstacles to overcome in society right now. We need to eliminate the egos and bring back kindness. And you get that. And that's why you support this show, and that's why we support you. And to thank you for continuing to support this crazy little dream of ours that we've started. We have a camera. And it's a beautiful camera, although our model, or actress, if you will, isn't quite facing the right way, but we'll see what we can do here. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Here is the Mega Cam. Marge! Oh, I guess you're going to be looking at me there. Okay, it might be nice if you face the camera, girl. Everyone wants to see your pretty face. Hey! Okay. Well, you got the idea. That's, there she is. There's a little snout. Oh, she's so cute. The Mega Cam! Proudly presented to you by our friends over at Pet Planet on 8th Street. They are your pet's natural grocer. There's many, many reasons why they are Margaret's favorite pet store, along with yours truly. Not just the selection. Yeah, every single dog food you can think of, they have. Marge loves the Go Select brand. It's lamb flavored, and it gives her that incredibly soft coat. It's all about getting a nice, smooth, soft coat. And she's crushing one of those, so you can tell it works. But they got all the different food brands. Right when you walk into the left, an entire wall. Okay. They also have a greeting dog, just like Marge. His name is Leroy. Yeah, they're dating. It's super cute. And Leroy has a bed right by the door, so when you walk in, he'll welcome you, and then he walks you around. If you need that dry food, he'll walk you over that wall with all the dry food. Toys. They got 2 walls full of toys, along with a couple of aisles full of toys. You can bring your dog right in. They can choose what they like, and then they'll play with it. It's going to be fantastic. Oh, she's on the move now. She realized we're doing her spot. Watch this one. Maybe we can catch her. Maybe we can catch her in the act. Get on there. Oh, yeah, you're about a minute and a half late, Margaret. That's okay, because you always make it worthwhile with that beautiful face. Look at this. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. She shopped for a lot of toys in there. And again, your puppy can walk right in and just pick it out, take it right off the wall, and you're going home with it. Tuesdays and Thursdays, they got bones on sale, all right? So you can stock up on all those amazing bones for your pet. They have all sorts of treats. They have the bag treats. They have the big buckets strewn throughout the place where you can just help yourself scoop them into a bag. And they're all local stuff. They got everything. The selection is all there. Okay. Mike and Rochelle run the place, two of the most incredible human beings you'll ever meet, local people doing great things, running a great local business. That's what we love to support. They got a puppy spa in there. Take your puppy right in, toss him in the basin, harness him down, and then it's scrub, scrub, soap, soap, rinse, rinse, blow dry, all contained within this one little basin. Super affordable, and it's just an incredible time inside this puppy spa. Okay, they got the raw foods if you're looking to make the change to the raw food diet. They got fridges at the back for that. They got all the collars and leashes your heart could desire, including the Buckle Up brand, matching with all your favorite comic books, TV shows, movies, all cartoons, all that stuff. That's all there for you. They got the fashion aisle, jerseys. Yeah, they got jerseys. Okay. They also got all the coats and the booties and all the other things you need to keep your puppy warm. They got all the other stuff, all the things, all the essentials you need for different pets. It's all in there. And they understand that you have a life. You have to make a living. You have to work. You have things you have to do. You can't make it during business hours. It's okay. Kirsten and Chris keep the doors open after hours and on weekends because, again, they care. That's why we support this incredible business. Incredible local people doing good things. There's way, way, way too many big, giant corporation stores out there. They've been trying to take over. It's hard to be local nowadays. So we really have to support each other when we are local. And this place is that for you. So head on over to Pet Planet on 8th Street. They are your pet's natural grocer. Well done, Marge. You know, she always hits her spot eventually, hey? It's so funny. It's like midway through there, she realized, oh, wait a minute. We're doing the thing. I got to get on my spot. So there she is. Second show of the new year. I don't know if you saw these on Friday. I freaking love these things. So you see this right here? Little turtle here. And over here, I got Marge. That's Maggie. And then over there, you got a little squirrel in the front. So these are wood-burnt portraits, I guess they're called. Producer Brooklyn, our sweet producer Brooklyn, member of this family, has started making these arts right here. And they're the wood-burning arts, I guess you call them. I'm not an art guy. I don't know really what the proper term is. But they're super cool. I love this. Like, look at it's Marge. I got Marge on the wood there. Got mini Marge from our first guest who we're about to go to now. His lovely daughter made that for us right there. But I believe producer Brooklyn is selling these. So if you want to get one of these lovely little wood-burnt artistic art paintings, burnings, I should really figure out what the name is of them. They're super awesome, though. And I think producer Brooklyn is selling them. So you can make one yours. Just hit us up and we'll let you know how to do it because we love supporting people doing cool shit. And again, great people doing cool shit. Another example of that. It is Monday, and we got some people we'd like to check in with on Mondays around 4:30. We'll check in with our buddy Boontis in Calgary. But before we get there, I'm just taking I'm getting a little 1 second here. We're going to check in with an old buddy of ours, a guy who had a birthday mere 1 week ago to the day. 1 week ago to this day. Let's see, he would have turned, I guess it would be 42 or 43. No, he's a year younger than me. Maybe 43. I think I'm 43 now. But he had a lovely birthday. He decided to celebrate it with getting another surgery, because he hadn't had enough of those. So he got a nice little procedure done to say happy birthday. And apparently it's healed up pretty good. And I guess we can find out right now, because it is time now to check in with the man I was just talking about, an incredible man, a man we love oh so much, the host of Recovery with Cal. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the Seahawk. Woo! There he is. Dude, the face looks great.
You think so?
Yeah, it looks
Do you
normal.
notice the difference?
Is it a little puffed up over here a little bit?
This side is still like puffed up, yeah.
But hey, none of that matters. You will always be beautiful in everyone's eyes. How's the vision?
Thanks.
Is the vision corrected? Is that blurriness gone?
Man, you know what? Like, it's a little bit difficult for me to figure it out because I'm like, it's still swollen.
Yeah.
And like, just the last couple of days have like my eye like opened up, so it was like pretty bad.
Well, you sent the picture with the eye patch, and I called you a sexy pirate.
Yeah,
and
as soon as the eye patch came off, it was, yeah.
Was it just like, whoop?
Oh, man, like, it was just like someone just like cold cocked me in the face, you know what I mean? Like, huge shiner. And it still is a shiner, like, it's yellow right now.
Oh.
But yeah, it was pretty bad.
The light's hiding it pretty good. Like, it looks pretty normal. When you say getting punched in the face, I was just reminded of a story you said on another show that you started. Oh, you're getting up close there. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
it definitely, there's some swelling there. Okay, yeah, it's a little bit. Okay,
I don't even know what side it is on. You know what I mean?
yeah, I'm with you, dude. Uh,
This side.
that's definitely the one.
Yeah.
The Water Sliding Bros, the show we were doing before you had your accident, and then we sort of pivoted into recovery with Cal. But you told a story about walking through a park. You and Benji was it in England or Ireland? And some guy was
Yeah. In Edinburgh.
there. You go, yeah, Scotland. And some guy was talking some smack, and you didn't know that you're supposed to just let it go. And you tried to stand up for yourself. Cold
Yeah.
cocked it pretty good with your mohawk.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. I got a lot of sympathy on my backpacking.
That's right. Yeah, because you were the good guy. You did the right thing.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this was I had I'd fractured my orbital on my crash.
Yeah.
And so the procedure was to lift it out, and it also is to prevent my eye from continuing to sink in. So I was like, man, I was on the fence of having it done or not. And then I was like, yeah, you know what? If it's preventable for something down the road, sure,
Yeah.
I'm in. And it'll level out my sight as well.
That's the big thing. I remember was driving you home after one of the recordings for Recovery with Cal, and you were telling me you were thinking about getting it done, and I was like, no, dude, you've had enough surgeries. Like, don't, if it's just cosmetic, you look beautiful. You don't need it. And then you had to explain, no, it was actually to help, like you said, to prevent from sinking and to help your blurred vision.
Yeah.
So hopefully that's how it goes, and you continue to keep thriving like the angel you are. That's got to be your last surgery for a while. Hey, I think we're done with surgeries here.
Yeah. I don't have anything else planned, but it was weird going back into the hospital because my procedure is at City Hospital.
Oh, that's our favorite.
Going back again was kind of like it was definitely strange.
Did you see anyone?
There, right?
Did you see anyone you remembered?
No, but just the environment.
Oh yeah.
I was on a different floor to have it's just a day surgery. So
yeah.
But yeah, you start thinking about the people that are in there. Dude. And the time that I spent in there, and I could look up and identify which room was mine, and that sort of stuff.
You lived there, literally. You lived in that hospital for what, 6 months, 7 months?
Well, it was December, January, February, and I got out in March. So it was over 3 months, right?
Boy, oh boy.
Yeah.
Maybe it just felt that long.
Oh yeah. Well, I was still going back there for half a year with my outpatient work.
All the extra stuff, yeah. No, that's crazy. Man, crazy to think about, hey? That was a while ago now. You got out. I don't have the grade 12 math, sorry, but quite a few months ago.
Yeah.
And here you are, back at your house, sitting are you in the basement today?
Yeah, I'm down in the basement. I'm in my little bar space down here.
Oh, I love it. Are you making drinks?
Not yet.
Getting ready. I like the eyebrow raise. I was wondering. This is why I asked. What's in the cute little mini cup? Is that? Oh, hold on. I love those drinks, man. Mules, Moscow mules.
Little tiny Moscow mule.
That's beautiful. I don't have my cup. I have to hide my dew, but I'm doing the dew, bro.
Always doing the dew.
LB reloaded the dew. So we're getting extreme here, and I love it. How was your birthday? Because I know you started the day with your surgery. What went down after? Was there any partying?
There was no partying. This took me out for all of last week.
Yeah, it's a surgery. They cut you open and they moved bones and stuff.
But Laura and the girls, they treated me, of course. They spoiled me, and
always do.
I did get a piece of cake and ice cream. So we did that. But I kept her pretty quiet all week.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it just feels like my face is really tight, like
Well, yeah, because it's swollen.
really tight, right? Yeah.
Yeah. And like, do they give you any meds for any of it, or are you just
Oh
powering through?
yeah.
Yeah, you're doing all right.
Yeah, I was on like hard meds for the first 3 days, and then after that, it's just kind of like medication to keep everything clean and
Yeah,
keep it from infections.
dude. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I can imagine you didn't get up too much on New Year's then. Anything exciting go down at the old Ponderosa there?
Yeah, it was a super quiet New Year. I was wanting to have, like, people over for New Year's and
Yeah,
whatnot, but I ended up not doing it. But yeah, like 2026, it's
we're
so
here.
weird, man, to
Mm-hmm.
think about it. It makes me think back in like 2000 and like that, like early 2000s, like you think of uh years in like, you know, 2020s, and you're just like, man, that is like crazy far away.
Yeah,
Like,
that'll,
what's
that'll
going to
never
even
get here.
happen? Yeah. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, yeah, it's 2026. Ugh.
Yeah, and man, just to give that some perspective, like 2001, I think was the same. 2001 was when I graduated from broadcasting college. So
Yeah, there
think
we
about
go.
that. So
Yeah.
2000, I was just graduating broadcasting college, and I was off to Rosetown, and then off to beautiful Slave Lake,
Yes.
Alberta, Cat Country, KWA,
Yeah.
and then get off to Australia with Doobie and Benny, and then home to work at Rolco for 21 years. And at that time, who would have thought in 2026 I'd be sitting in the garage and you'd be in the basement of your place in PA in a chair?
Oh,
Lots can happen in 26
yeah.
years, bro.
But I don't know, like when you think about
You
like
didn't let me
life,
finish.
life has
Thriving,
changes, right?
thriving in your chair. Dare I say, living with the best frickin' life going right now, doing a million things.
Well, yeah, that's to be seen, but
Bro,
maybe I think 2026 is going to be a good year for me.
this,
I know it's going to be challenging, and I don't know if I've shared this with you, but like I feel like it's going to be like challenging mentally for me.
oh yeah,
You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
2025 was like full on just
chaos,
physical,
chaos and mayhem.
like physical, like health, right?
Hmm.
And I still want to have physical health, but yeah, I think this is going to be like, um, it's going to be year to find normalcy again.
This is
Being in being
Seahawks.
in like a wheelchair, right? A wheelchair user full time. So
Seahawk
yeah,
2.0 is what it is.
there we go. Yeah.
And this is how we're going to get into season 2. And I had an idea for a season 2 of
Oh,
Recovery
good,
with Cal.
good. I should have
As
brought my notebook down, man.
hey, it's all good. I was about to say, well, hold on, you can just run upstairs and get it. And then I realized, do you have the Stairmaster, right? You have the stair lift?
Yeah, man, that stair lift is awesome,
I love those things.
but
They're
I
slow.
timed myself
They're
on it, and
slow,
it takes
slow.
me over a minute to go up the stairs,
I know, dude.
which is it's kind of that the timeline ratio for everything I do.
It's
Everything
a
everything takes like
microcosm
so
for your
much
life.
time.
Yeah. Did you do you remember when we got Doobie his chair lift at the house there?
No.
You never got to go for a ride on that thing? So he got it when he was, on his way out. We got the chairlift set up at Ron and Linda's place. And
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure all of us guys used it more than Doobie did. Just get shit faced and just ride up and down on the lift. So wild when you think about it. Hey, when you got a buddy who's dying and no one knows how to cope with it, you do some dumb stuff, especially when there's alcohol involved. Like we were so young and we just did so much stupid shit, trying to deal with all the emotions and all that stuff. Such a weird thing. But
Well,
that lift was fun.
yeah, and I don't know if it's like part of just the human nature, but we don't prepare ourselves for events like that, and then then we're put into a situation where we do have to go through life-changing events with people, and
And
man,
boil,
the way you go through it is you just hold on to what you have and have a positive, humorous vibe on it, and
yeah.
you just try to be kind to people, you know.
Absolutely, and it was really interesting. Like still to this day, we are all still dealing with it in different ways, and it'll come up as you know, they come up in weird, random things. Still, after all these years, 13 years, it still happens, and so many people deal with it in so many different ways, and it's just interesting to see how that sort of all works out, and then to have events like your accident come up and all of that. Just like I remember, I was telling you, man, like last time I was at the St. Paul's Hospital. My dad was in there and I like walked in and I had a full on, it had been like years and years since I had any sort of like meltdown. I had a full on meltdown in the middle of the hospital. We were on the same floor that Doobie was on when he died. You know, it's just all these weird things that
Yeah.
creep up on you. And then going into the hospitals to visit you and having flashbacks, like there's all that stuff you deal with. And then, and this is the one of the most common things is, at least for me, I feel like a loser because I sit here and I complain. I say, I don't know how to deal with my feelings and this and that. As I'm talking to you in a chair who's just went through one of the most tragic things and like you could ever go through, and you're consoling me. Like, you know, it's just so weird how all this stuff works.
No, I think it's just a dialogue. That's really a positive thing when people are going through rough situations, is just have someone to talk to, right?
Yeah. And that's why we
Or
started. That's why we started the show. That's why this show exists.
yeah.
And that's sort of a good way to go full circle on this. As we had our telemiracle meeting a couple weeks ago.
Oh, cool.
And I was talking to my main man, Kyle, who's the technical producer for it. And the co-host for the Backstage Lounge, Shaylin, who I told you about, is also in a chair. And we were talking, and then I told Kyle, I said, well, yeah, like, how do we feel about me bringing, like, some of my guys on? He's like, well, what do you mean? I was like, well, I got my buddy Cal. He just finished off the first season of his show, Recovery with Cal, and he's in a chair, and it sort of goes through all this stuff, and the Kinsman helped him out. And I'm happy to report, he said, yeah, I'm sure we can get him in there and on there. So it sounds like you will hopefully be a part of Telemiracle along with me, and we'll be
there you go.
promoting some Recovery with Cal stuff, and you know, telling your sort of story during Telemiracle, which I thought was pretty cool.
All right, pencil me in.
I thought you'd like that. Yeah, we're gonna be ringing those phones, buddy.
Ha!
It's gonna be great. Okay, that's enough of the sappy stuff. I got you. I'm gonna flip
Sure.
over to Boontis here in a little bit.
Yeah.
About 5 more minutes. I gotta change batteries on this thing too because it looks like it's gonna die. Did you watch any World Juniors at all?
Man, I saw like the early stuff. I like watching it, but when they're against a team that they just like
Kick the crap
blow
out
out
of
a
it. Yeah.
team, it's just like,
Yeah, there was a couple of those, and then there was the classic Latvia meltdown where they needed overtime to win 2-1, and I went on a big rant saying that this is what happens with the World Juniors, Seahawk. Canada Hockey is located in Ontario, so they do all this. There's that East
Sure.
Coast bias. One kid from Saskatchewan this year, from Macklin, Cole Reshny, and he was crushing it out.
yeah.
He was great. But one kid from Saskatchewan, you think that's going to win you a World Junior Championship? Like, what are you doing? It's all Ontario guys, and it's just they do this every year. They lost out the quarterfinals the last 2 years. This year they lost out the semifinal. They just don't have that. They don't have the toughness that the Western kids bring. And I'm on this big kick. Bring back the Western kids to the World Juniors because these Eastern guys can't cut it, man. They're not built like us. You know, like it sucks. So Canada playing for the bronze right now, and we'll get you a little update. Like that's the other thing. When you're Canada, no one cares about the bronze, right? It's gold or bust. And Canada's up 3-2 against Finland at the end of the first. So they might bring home a bronze. But as a fan of Team Canada, are you sick of this too? Are you sick of this garbage?
Well, I just wonder like how the other teams come in. Like, are they already practicing and like playing in tournaments, or is it always, are all of them built like how Canada's team is built, where it's just like you're selected and then you play and you haven't played with these guys?
It's pretty much
Very
the
much,
same.
you know?
It's pretty much the
Is it?
same.
Yeah.
The problem is that, you know, Canada is no longer the dominant power, at least Eastern Canada. We can say, and I say that facetiously, but everyone else is caught up to Canada. All the other
Yeah.
countries are also very good at hockey now, and it's really starting to shine through, especially in this tournament. And another non-gold medal game. That's 3 years in a row now. 2 out in the quarters, 1 out in the semi. Like, guys, what are we doing? So I think it's time that they try maybe taking a bunch of guys from Western Canada instead of Eastern Canada to see how that works, because clearly this isn't working. And Canada has let us down again. It makes me sad. Makes me a little bit sad, Seahawk.
Huh.
So
It is though. It's a fun tradition over the Christmas break though to watch
yeah.
hockey, watch the World Juniors. Like I think
It used to be something that we did all the time. Like we would get together as the bros, as the boys. We'd go to someone's house and we watch the hockey. Now no one even cares because they suck. Like, it's depressing. I don't like it. I want to watch the World Juniors with my bros and enjoy it instead of being like, man, this team, why can't they figure it out? Very
well,
frustrating.
maybe it's like because they're not, of course, like they're a favorite team, but I mean they're not a shoe-in to win.
Yeah.
Maybe it just like kind of makes like each, it's like I love cheering for the underdog. You know what I mean?
I'm with you. And there's lots
So
of underdogs in the World Junior. That's for sure.
yeah. So
Yeah. I don't know,
maybe
man.
maybe they'll get to that point when they come in as the underdog.
Well, then we jump the shark. Then what are we even doing? Like send a Western team for once. Like I'm getting amped up here, and it's frustrating me. So what I'm going to do, I was talking to my buddy Josh today. So they got the Blackstrap Glamping Resort. Have you heard about this at all? This place is so cool.
I think I've seen some stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So right out by Shields, like Blackstrap, like the mountain, the provincial park. They're in there, right by my old place out there. And so I'm my buddy Josh, and he's looking at maybe doing a show, like doing a podcast, which we're really excited about. And he wanted to do some, what's it called? Some Zoom, like possible Zoom capabilities for his show. And I was going to send him some stuff. I'm just going to take a video right now so I can show him. I'm like this. Josh, this is what the Zoom looks like when you're doing a show. We're live right now. That's my buddy, the Seahawk there. And as you can see, you got his window, and then you got our window, and we're in the studio here. And everything is super cool. There. See, that's called getting 2 birds stoned at once there, Seahawk.
Yeah, go for it, man.
Yeah. So I'll send that to him, and that'll be cool. But it's it's really cool to be able to possibly do a show. Like we're gonna try to take our on location box out there and do a show live from the glamping resort, like from the Globe. It's gonna be super cool.
You're gonna go glamping in wintertime?
Oh yeah, we're gonna set up not this studio. We'll set up inside the Globe with our on location box, and then behind us, instead of seeing this beautiful background, we'll have the beautiful view from one of the globes out into the provincial park. It's gonna be really cool. I just wanted to give him a little idea how that goes. One more thing for you, Seahawk, before we let you go today. I got a mouse problem in the house, my friend. We got a mouse in the house.
Dude, I hate rodents. Like that's my
kryptonite
phobia.
Really? Okay. Well, you would not be happy in the ski chalet.
Yeah. So, you want me to give you advice?
Well, this is what I've done so far. LB brought some traps by for me. I put the peanut butter on the traps.
Yes.
And this jabroni, it's been about 5 days now. I can hear him behind me. So he's in the kitchen, and he's running along the top. I had 2 traps set up there. He goes right up to the trap, eats all the peanut butter, licks it off of the trap, and leaves, and the trap won't go. I'm saying,
gross.
It's like a classic Looney Tunes cartoon. I'm like, what? This doesn't work? And I give it a little tap. Boom, of course it goes. This guy's just eating all the peanut butter and leaving the trap.
He'll get, that mouse will get greedy, though.
I hope so, because it's like it's getting to the point now where I'm sort of cheering for him. So you know me and like murdering animals, I hate doing it. So I've been dreading finding him in there, and I'm sort of cheering him on that he's like living this long. I'm proud of him.
I hate taking like the mouse out of the trap. It's so gross.
Yeah.
But you know what I use at my cottage is I use like a noisemaker. You plug it into the wall.
Oh yeah, it's like a high pitch.
Yeah, it makes like some noise. You don't hear it, of course.
Yeah.
And then it's supposed to keep mice away from the
area.
And you know, it's worked really good.
Okay.
That's what you should do. Get some. Maybe he'll just leave on his own.
That's what I'm hoping he'll do. Like I'm hoping he'll get so sick of all the peanut butter that he'll just leave, and then we won't have to murder. Like I'm literally cheering this guy on. I'm at the point now where I'm looking to make a phone call and calling in the closer. The closer being my sweet kitty, Brutus the Barber Beefcake, who's still living out of Shield. I might borrow him for a night because there's not a single mouse that has gotten away from Brutus the Barber Beefcake.
Oh, do that.
That's what I think I'm going to do.
That's why I keep 2 cats around.
This is why I was bringing it up with you. I was going to say, if I can't get Brutus, maybe I can borrow one of your kitties for a day and just let him
I'll
take care of
ship
business.
Pete down.
He's
the
the
mouser.
Pete. I love Pete.
He's the mouser, man, for real.
That's amazing. Dude, thank you so much for giving us a couple minutes. I hope we can keep checking in on Mondays as we get closer, and then I'll get you a bunch of details about Telemiracle. We'll start figuring all that out, and we'll get working on season 2 of Recovery with Cal. I'm very excited, dude.
I like the Monday slot, man. It starts my week.
I love that. So I'm gonna start just penciling you in, and we'll just catch up with Cal on Mondays if that works, because you are amazing, my friend. I love you so much. You look fantastic. I'm happy the birthday surgery went well, and you say hi to the MPT for me and your beautiful Laura and everyone else, and tell them all we love them. Ah, there's one. Look a good girl.
You have a mouse in your house?
Yeah, it's sad, and I'm cheering for him now, girl. I'm actually cheering for him.
Did you name the mouse?
No, I'm trying really hard not to. I know. He literally he's looked at me dead in the eyes like 5 times now, and he just like laughs at me. Yeah, you would die in there, see? You would die.
Oh, man.
He seems friendly, though.
So gross.
Guys, I love you so much. Have an awesome rest of your Monday. We'll talk to you again next week. You take care. The gentleman, he is the Seahawk. Love that guy, dude. Absolutely love him. As we continue here on the Monday edition of your show, it's Gary hanging out with you. We got Venom on the 1s and 2s. We're going to wait for Boontis to roll in here. I'm going to run over real quick and just get some batteries. So give me 1 second. Enjoy the beautiful set today. As again, the wood burning art. Very cool. That's Marge right there. Good old Margaret. Hi, Marge. Yeah, I didn't see your name. Oh. Just a quick turn around. And then we can tell you, yes, you, about what we can do for supper tonight if you are looking. By the way, with all that snow out there, it feels really good to be cozy. I got out of the shower and I was like, got clean robes, did some laundry, put the robe on with my undies, and I was like, man, I think it might be another robe and undies show, and here we are. So thank goodness we don't have the Maggie Cam doing any upskirts. Pretty embarrassing. Either way, I did mention supper, and then I went into talking about my outfit. Probably not the best transition. Here's one, though. Bugsies. I'm telling you, if you haven't tried these wings yet, the best wings in the universe. You can pick up this passport at either location, Markham Mall or Lawson Heights. Inside, you got 69 flavors to enjoy. Every Tuesday and Thursday, you go in, you can get over half price off each order. Take them all out. Win this shirt right back here. It says, I did the 69 at Bugsies. It's an incredible shirt. The real winner, though, is your belly, because you get to try these incredible flavors inside this passport. Sweet Pickle Heat, still number 1 for yours truly. LB is still ranking Flamin' Butter Chicken as his number 1. As well, you can order on Skip the Dishes and Uber Eats. Just go to Smitty's, order the plain wing. In the memo of that plain wing, put the flavor you want, and they'll come right to your door. And be on the lookout for our On Location show that we will be doing from Bugsies and ordering every one of those wing flavors. We have a big squad. It's going to be awesome. Hockey season full swing. Super Skills Hockey, the place to get good at hockey. At the brand new Martinsville Rec Center overlooking the ice surface. They are upstairs, state-of-the-art facility. They got the ice treadmill. They also have the puck handling area. They got the shooting lanes. They got the videos showing you how to do all the drills. Celebrity coaches coming through. All that good stuff. It's all there for you. Get good at hockey with our friends over at Super Skills Hockey. Head to superskillshockey.ca to get signed up for that. As well, we'd love to remind you, if you're looking to do those good things, we say it all the time, keep doing those good things, all right? That's how we make this world a better place. Our friends at Cosmo, as well as our friends at Elmwood, always looking for help, and our friends over at the Saskatoon Food Bank and Learning Center, okay? Those are 3 great places for you to support. If you're looking to get out and support, as well, our friends over at the Firefighters Association, so many great people doing great things in the city for you to support. CosmoIndustries.com, ElmwoodYXE.ca. You can find the Saskatoon Food Bank and Learning Center as well, and SSFI, I believe. The Firefighters Association. You'll find it. Shout out to my man Protzi. I got to give him a message here very soon to get a visit in. And we can't talk about all these incredible businesses around here if we're not talking But one of our faves, this past Friday on our Friday night pizza party over on our Twitch stream, we had ourselves a 15-inch Vern's Light. It was incredible. It was fantastic, and it was right on the stream. And it was, I think we had the Canadian, hey, wasn't it? You know, Canadian or double? T-Rex. I was way off. All of them so good. 15-inch Vern's Light T-Rex. Incredible. That could also be yours. You can check out the footage, and you will see it looks amazing, and it tastes even better. That's our friends over at Vern's Pizza. They got that stuffed cheesy bread going on right now, $8.95 with that Vern's dipping sauce. Oh, baby. They got all of them. They got the original thick Vern's 10-inch, 12-inch, 15-inch, or the 18-inch Beast. And if you order the 18-inch Vern's original thick Beast, be sure to pick it up with a friend. Oh, I'm excited there. And to use your legs, because it's a beast, all right? Friday night pizza party is going on. Thanks to our friends over at Vern's Pizza. Shout out to Zoe and Aaron and Andrew and all the people we meet there when we go and pick it up. It is so unbelievably good. We love you, Vern's. I didn't grab the triangle. Hold on. First things first. I'm getting all excited. Send this up here. Check out our Twitch stream. We're going to be on it tomorrow. Shining Force, Uncle Brando and I. Shining Force 3, Scenario 2 to be exact. I'm going to grab my triangle real quick. Oh, no. Almost got it, Marge. Nice. Oh. We're okay. Adam, you weren't even laughing there. Were you worried about me? Yeah, okay. That makes sense. A little scared I was going to die over on the side. You ready for this? This is a lot harder to do. Oh, and I lost my... No! You can't... Oh, okay. We'll see what we can do. All right. I know, Maggie. All of this for just this little part of the show, but it's an important part of the show here. So here we go. If you have a business, you have an organization, you have a fundraiser, you have something that needs the eyes and ears of this beautiful city of ours, please reach out to us, okay? You're doing good things and people aren't noticing. Help us get you noticed. Let's get your business off the ground. Let's do good things. We don't have a corporate overlord, okay? There's no one sitting on a throne taking all your money. The money that we raise here stays and keeps these doors open, keeps us doing these good things, keeps us reminding you the importance of putting others before yourself, the importance of those golden rules. Treat others how you want to be treated, man. If you can get behind that, please send us an email, okay? Very easy to do. Just send it to... Well, this is going to be really hard. Here we go. Great. 1, 2, 3, 4. Contact@dufferinave.com. That is the email. This is the theme song. Dude. I don't have the hanger thing. I lost it in the bin. This is a lot tougher. A lot tougher when it's solo. Oh. Sure hope Boontis is there. We got a Boontis? He's probably losing it laughing. All right. I think it's time. Let's bring him in. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to our final guest of the day. His name is Boontis.
Can you hear me?
Hold on, I can hear you. Yes, sir. Let me bring you in. It's just a fantasy. Fantasy! Zoom with our man Boone. This is just a fantasy, another fantasy Zoom with Boone. No, you know, I lost my triangle holder. It's in the bin somewhere. It's killing me, man.
I watched you struggle through. You struggle through.
Please tell me it was funny.
Nice.
Please tell me it wasn't like one of those things where like, oh God, like a car crash and you can't turn away. Tell me it was humorous. Like, ha, that's funny. He's having a tough time in there.
As the G-force does. Yes, it was.
You're the sweetest. I got an email up again. We also got a website. Check that out. Royal Landers made it. It's absolutely fantastic. Happy New Year, Boontis. How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, right back at you. Good.
Yeah. Do you ring in the new year?
So far, so good. Yeah, no complaints. I was over at Big Bro Kev's.
Big Kev.
New Year's. Yeah, we managed to stay awake.
You did it.
The first time, and I can't remember since the boys were born. Maybe, I don't know.
Good for you. And now, how did you manage to stay awake? What was it that kept you awake?
No, just good conversation, beverages.
Yeah. I hear you. Well, good
Mhm.
on you, celebrating the new year with family and friends. And, you know, it's, I don't know how to get into this smoothly, so I'll just say, holy crap, the closest final I've ever seen in my life. And then it got even closer with a stat correction. Let's walk everyone through how close you were to becoming the Daffle
Yeah,
champion
you're
for this year.
the wound was just starting to
No,
close.
no.
You know, now I have to rip it
You
open.
know the
Okay,
fans, all of your fantasy football fans want to hear the story about how
I'll
you were
do it for
knocking on the
them. Yeah,
door. Man, walk us
yeah.
through. How did it go?
Well, we were on here.
Hmm.
It was Thursday night, right? No, it was Monday.
It
It
was
was
on the
Monday
Monday.
morning.
Yeah.
Yes. Um, I was ahead. I was up. I just needed to maintain the lead.
Yeah.
And it was my Kyle Pitts versus his um Kyron Williams.
Hmm.
So yeah, it honestly, midway through the game, Rams, Atlanta, midway through the game, I saw the alert pop up, and I think I mentioned this to you.
Hmm.
Saw the alert pop up that Blake Corum, the second half of the 50-50 backfield split for
Hmm.
the LA Rams, was out due to injury, and I was like, I'm done.
Former
I'm done.
Michigan Wolverine, a guy who everyone expected to go off last year, waited till this year to do it, and then decided, I think I'm done for this game. We'll let Kyren get all the touches.
Yeah.
And
So
still, to be fair, you weren't done yet.
that's right.
You weren't
So
done
the
yet.
game soldiered on. The end, it almost went to OT, right? Which would have given me
You've had
more
more chances.
options, right?
Hmm.
So I was watching it, and I was watching it with the family kind of in the room,
Oh,
and they're getting the sense that dad's
getting
into
stressed.
this.
Yeah,
Dad,
Dad's getting so stressed.
are you betting on this? I'm like, well, no, not really. It's sort of, but
Technically.
I really need, and then I was trying to explain, well, I don't really need Atlanta to win. I need one person to do things.
Dad's a degenerate. We're cheering for
So they're
individuals.
just constantly like, so was that him? No.
No.
Was that him?
No.
No.
Just
Come on.
twisting, and twisting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
And then did they end up winning? I think Atlanta did end up winning. So then they were like, yeah. And I was like, no,
mm,
it's not what I needed.
yeah. It's
Anyways,
so
it came down to it. So I think it was about a point and a bit at the end of the game. But then, yeah, overnight there was, I don't even know what the stat correction was, but it got pulled to within. I
Dude,
lost. I lost by
you lost.
0.19.
You lost by 2 points and 1/1900th of a point. And then the stat correction gave you 2 points. So you lost by 0.19 of a point.
Yes.
Like, it doesn't, I guess technically it can get a little bit closer, a little bit. But the fact that
can.
there was a stat correction in a final that affected the final, but still the winner stayed the winner with 0.19 of a point. I've never seen that before. And all you
Well,
sent was
especially like
crying emoji. And I was like, yeah, that's
yes,
a cry.
crying
That's
emojis.
a cry. Oh,
A 2 point stat correction is fairly, like, that's
hefty.
big.
That's
Like
hefty.
usually it's like 0.5
Yeah.
or maybe 1.
Mhm. I couldn't believe it.
I was crying. Like I said, I felt like, a week later, my wound was finally starting to close, but I'll reopen it here.
The reason I bring it up is I was you last year. I was the guy
Yeah.
that finished second place in our league last year, and I still haven't gotten over it. The good news is you don't have to pay an entry fee next year, the next draft. I didn't know
Correct.
that, so that was nice. I was a little, hey, it's all right, buddy. You may have lost, but hey, you're in for next year. You're bought in, so that's good.
Yep,
But
exactly. So it's not a all or nothing, but obviously the other side would have been way better.
yeah, and just to throw a little more salt and maybe some lemon into that wound, Scotty's never won a a football one before, and it blows my mind.
That actually makes it better, right?
Well,
You know,
I guess it depends which way you look at it. I'm looking at it as you're a way better fantasy football player than him, and he beat you. That sucks.
No,
We love you,
he's
Scotty.
He's at his times.
Congratulations, we will say it officially, to the Wendy Nicklers. Not just the best name.
And like,
going.
what a name, right?
Yeah,
what
he's
a
on
name.
Did you hear his speech? I read at the end on Monday there. You probably didn't hear it though. We'll read it one more time because it was pretty darn cool. As we're hanging out here with our buddy Boontis, coming to us live from Calgary on the Monday edition of your show. He made sure, 170.82 to 170.63. That's just something else. Yeah, it was 171. Oh my God, I don't want to look. I'm sorry. All right, so here is his quote to you, the big Lambowski.
Okay.
Since this is getting read on your show and you're sitting virtually right there, figured I'd toss this out for the Daffel crowd. Ooh. Everything looks pretty comfortable for you right now. It's almost like you could see the future. Projections like you. The math is on your side, which is bold, considering your night is riding on Kyle Pitts Sr., a guy who can be hot and still somehow leave you feeling uneasy the entire game. It's like he's had this guy before. I'll admit Pitts has been playing well lately, fair, but watching him is still stressful. Big routes, big hype, then long stretches where you're asking yourself if he's even on the field. He's really on this. Meanwhile, and this is really good. He throws in some good One Bad Son references here for your bro.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I've got Kyron Williams, a raging bull, no scarecrow, no guessing, no suspense. He gets the ball, gets goal line work, and the points just show up. Not exciting, just effective. And then this is where it gets really good. The Wendy Nicklers name means something. Named after Gary's mom, Wendy. An absolute rocket. Great looks, great presence, and somehow Gary missed out on all of that. But when Wendy's name is on the line, the expectation is simple. Bottom line, show up and produce. I don't need anything crazy tonight, just Kyron doing Kyron things and Pitts doing what he always does, keeping it interesting without ever feeling safe. Good luck tonight. I'll be watching Pitts the same way everyone does, nervous and waiting for the letdown like the rust bucket he is.
There it is.
How about that for a statement from the Wendy Nicklers? Whew.
Nice.
Yeah, he got great chirps on my mom for me. That was good. Got the One Bad Son references in there. He did it all, man. And he predicted
the future.
Exactly what would happen. So congratulations again to the Wendy Nicklers, your Daffel champions for this year. Now we're going to Happy Gilmore mode and count down 364 more days until next football season. I guess it's not that.
Yep.
You know what it is.
Yep.
So that sort of puts a wrap on that. Any other second place finishes or third place? Anything? You make any money?
That was the only thing I had running. Yeah.
Welcome to the club.
Bowed out.
That's
in
it.
the first round of a lot of other ones. So
that's it. Well, hey, we got playoffs coming up, baby. That's exciting. We got some budget gambling to do as we can make some budget bets. That's to sort of be our next thing as we move forward with this. It's going to be a crazy, crazy NFL playoff, right?
Exactly.
Like, who's going to win this thing?
Totally agree.
Who's going to win? It's nuts.
So, yeah, with KC not there,
not just KC. Think about this. This is like the big take home right now. Out of the big four, there's only Josh Allen. There's no Lamar. Mm-hmm. There's no Mahomes. And who's the other guy? The other one. Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
There's none of those guys are there. So everyone's basically saying this is Josh Allen's chance. If he can't do it now, he'll never do it. That got you like in Buffalo. And it's Buffalo's last year in Orchard Park, last year at the Ralph Wilson Stadium. They're moving next year. Wouldn't that be a crazy thing to bring home a title with Buffalo?
Yeah, no, it really is that it is his turn, right? Or it's his time, I should say.
Better be.
Now, I'm a little disappointed that you left Phillip Rivers off of that big four.
Old man Rivers, your guy. That's our dude. He got his extra 5 years.
River.
He's doing it, man. That's gonna be one of the highlights of the season, I think. Hey, seeing that go down.
Right. Yeah.
There's some jabronis
Yeah.
that came out and said, "Oh man, imagine if this Riley kid, who the rookie that they started this last couple games, once they were
Yeah.
out, they said
Yeah.
maybe if this guy was playing, they might have won." It's like, shut up, dude. You would like to take away one of the sweetest moments in the history of the season away,
Yeah.
just because you probably would have got beat anyway. But the kid did look pretty good.
He did, but a lot of I think he had some turnovers, right? He wasn't horrendous, but he had some turnovers. And that's the thing, right? Like you put someone in, so much of being a QB is the head game, right?
Oh yeah.
And you naturally will just you have to pull the trigger really quickly, like within a second or 2 seconds. And so much of that is just muscle memory. Now, do you actually hit your target? That's where the old man may not be able to perform, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, accuracy, downfield, stuff like that. But he's still making the right decisions, right?
Yep.
And remembering plays. Like so much. I watched so many. I watched the latest John Elway documentary on Netflix last night,
Nice.
and great documentary. And he's just he's one of the greats.
Yep.
And he talks about it, like just how much mental game goes into every single play, and you can't question. You need to know where every guy on the field is, right? And that's just incomprehensible to me.
Well, and there's a reason guys like Aaron Rodgers sat for a couple years behind Brett Favre. There's a reason that these guys, they spend years behind the guys so they can learn all that. Like Aaron Rodgers, speaking of, that Pittsburgh game, freaking nuts. First off, Pittsburgh-Baltimore, to have an extra point miss, then to have the field goal miss, like kickers deciding games, crazy. But they were talking about how Aaron Rodgers leads film with all of his receivers. So on a Tuesday night, they go to Aaron Rodgers' house after practice. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, they go, Aaron Rodgers leads film with all of his receivers after practice at the stadium. Like, he's sitting down with these like Adam Thielens, Valdez Scantlings, like guys that aren't stars, Calvin Austin. He's sitting with them and saying, hey, it doesn't matter if you're a star or not. You watch this. If they set up like this, I need you to go here. That's where the ball's going to be. And then it turns out you can make it to the playoffs with no stars. You can make, dare I say, these are my guys from the start of the year, man. The Steelers with DK Metcalf back. Feeling that one a little bit?
Maybe. Actually, yes. So coach, yes. And not I guess my hesitation is not, it might not even be those guys, right? Their running backs can just pound, right?
And their defense too. Like that's the thing.
And
Rodgers
the defense.
just
So
has to put
they grind out wins, right? And but yeah, no, I mean obviously you need to have a passing game. And yeah, with those nobodies
it's true though. Like when you think like the big guy Washington wasn't there last night. There's no DK, no Washington, and they're still out there winning a division, hosting a home game.
That Washington is just so fun to watch.
It's crazy. What
just
is he,
a massive human
320 pounds or something like that. Like
just running, catching passes, tossing people out of the way.
The guy's it's crazy.
Unreal.
And the fact that they made it there without those guys. Like if you get these guys back, I got a good feeling about the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Nice.
I really do.
Nice.
I'm excited for
what's
that.
What's your feeling on the Jags?
Man, it's one of those things where you have to wait and see. Hey, like it all feels like fool's gold to me, just because Trevor Lawrence for 5 years has shown signs of this, but he's never put it all together, and now he's out here looking like John Elway. Speaking of Mr. Elway.
Yeah. I feel like they are just firing on all cylinders, right? So if they can keep that momentum, then they can go far too.
Man, that AFC, like Houston too, like Pittsburgh, Houston is going to be a crazy game. It's this there might
that defense.
There might not be a point scored. Like I guess you have to. Maybe it'll end on a safety and overtime. Safety and overtime, 2-0 win. That's what it'll be.
OT at 0-0. Oh my god!
And it'll end on a safety.
Has that ever been done?
No, there's no way. And like, because you got to keep playing in playoffs. Like someone's got to win.
Yeah.
Dude. Yeah, that's going to be a hell of a game. I wonder. It'll be exciting to see what they set the line at for that. like for the over under. Like that's got to be like maybe a sub 30 line.
Yeah,
Something
maybe
nuts.
breaking a record there.
Yeah.
Would you go under anyways?
Oh yeah, of course.
I
Well,
think I would.
it's not just the defenses are so good; it's the offenses aren't. Like the offenses just
Yeah.
survive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you said, Pittsburgh runs the ball; they'll beat you down with the run game. And Houston, basically, it's Dalton Schultz or Nico Collins. Like Woody is not like they're not going to pound you with the running game. There's a chance we could be looking at like a 3-0 win in overtime.
Now, the problem though that just popped in my head is that their defenses have been scoring points, so and that affects the over under. Right?
It's Baltimore in 2000 all over again. Trent Dilfer, don't turn the ball over. We'll score for you. Just don't fumble or throw an interception. That's what we're going to be looking at. And then if you're any other team watching that, holy crap, right? Like you don't want to be in the trenches with those guys.
No. Yeah.
Man. Anything
But,
in the
one of them will prevail.
Yeah. Anything in the NFC that you're liking before we wake Frankie up here? We'll save our bets for Thursday. We'll get a nice little Thursday bet down for the weekend.
Yeah, we'll put something together then.
Yeah,
I like it.
It'll be good.
I like it.
Do you like Seattle? Like,
yeah. Speaking of good, just firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, man.
That defense. Now the offense is kind of up and down. Yeah, Darnold will be hot and cold.
He does.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. So I cheer for Seattle. If
That's your team, hey?
No, it's like my secondary team.
Who's your first team? Dallas?
The Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, you told me that. You and Brody are the only guys. Okay.
Yeah. See, yeah. So it's like good versus evil.
Of course.
I feel like Seattle is always good guys, right?
For sure.
So I always cheer for them if they're still in it, just because of proximity to us out west, right?
Yeah. Like that in Buffalo and Minnesota. Those are usually like Canadian fans.
Yeah.
So
I want them to succeed. I feel like their offense has been so anemic at times that is that really Super Bowl caliber? But if they put it together, they've had games where it's just like, just unconscious, right? And every throw is right there, and he can do it. It needs to show up for the entire playoffs.
Consistency, man. That's it. Like what they say, like his record over the last 3 years is he's only lost like 6 or 7 games, but like 2 of them been like first round of the playoffs. Like the ones you can't be losing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if they get past the first round, keep that train rolling.
Okay. Well, it'll be interesting. We'll delve into it a little bit more coming up on Thursday. Phenom, let's go ahead and wake Frankie up here, and we will make our way out for the day. Oh, LB, just wanted to make sure you will be there. Oh, isn't that nice? LB says he's going to be by. I will be here, LB. Boontis,
nice.
Thank you, as always, for giving us some time. It's so nice to check in with you, like we always do. Anything exciting happen? Of course. Like you did your New Year's, you did your Christmas. No funny stories. No, you get seeing the boys. Anything cool go down?
Really low key, and which was great.
Yeah, that's what you right?
I'm gearing up. I managed to find a set of new to me skis.
Oh boy!
That I'm going to be trying out this coming weekend.
Give it a little test run.
Exactly. Yeah. Give her a test run before the big ski trip.
I'm gonna make sure maybe I'll fill my bathtub and test out my hot tub skills to make sure I'm ready to do my activities for said ski trip. It'll be good. Trip going on a ski trip on a budget. That's what you do, and I'm very excited to just sit around with the boys. So it will be very, very fun.
Nice.
Man, fantasy football's done. We're gonna get into some budget gambling. It'll be a lot of fun. And I'm trying to give you time to think of something really funny to say to end this thing. So I hope you're going to be ready for that in about 15 or 20 seconds. You think on that?
Okay.
I'll keep dancing. I got a mouse in the house. Did you hear that? Yeah, I know.
Yes, I did.
Jeez.
And I mean, it's your friend now.
I'm falling in love with him. I hate the idea of him being dead now.
People do have mice as pets, right? So
I actually,
as long as it's not a rat,
I Googled, is it okay to have one mouse in your house? I did not like the Google results. One mouse is a
Oh, I
sign of
haven't done
many
that.
more, and infestation. Oh, yeah. So I'm gonna name this
Yeah,
thing. I'm
that's
gonna
not
try to
good.
domesticate it. I'm not gonna kill it anymore. I tried. I gave him like 18 chances, and he's eaten all the peanut butter off all the traps. So
Damn.
we'll keep everyone
So
updated.
actually, yes, that was it. This did come up, or come to me while I
Yep.
was listening to that story. Put a little bit of bourbon in there, or whiskey. Maybe that'll loosen him up a little bit. And then he stumbles into it, right?
He did go for a little patch of of weed, some crumbs. So
that didn't knock his balance
well,
out.
I put a couple weed crumbs into his peanut butter this time, so we'll see if it does anything. But figured he'd have a good time
Nice.
while he's trying to survive.
Yeah.
Give us something funny, brother. Finish us off.
Okay. Well, we watched this over the break with the boys, and they just loved it. So, listen, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Boontis, thank you. I love you. Hug the family for us. And thank you at home watching or in the vehicle, wherever you're consuming this incredible content. We always appreciate it. Keep doing those good things. I promise you, they are working. We love you so much. Have an amazing rest of your Monday. Love you, Boon.